Hey everyone, what's up? Newbie Snake here. How are y'all doing today? Alright, so how's the grinding coming along for all of you? Well, for me, I did try grinding, but I don't think I'll be able to make it by tonight. So good luck to all of you who are almost finished with your grinding. Today, I'll go through some news and some details regarding the current events and gacha with you all. So let's get started. So the first one we have is the upcoming ranking event. This is, something to do with the Hokage's dream, possibly fighting the Sage Mode Kabuto. All right, so in this upcoming event, we'll be having 3 new units: the Sage Mode Kabuto, the Edo Tensei Itachi, and another Edo Tensei Nagato. I'm actually pretty happy that they are actually making more Nagatos recently. This is the third 5 stars Nagato so far, and that seems pretty nice, right? And so this event will start on September 23rd all the way to September 29th. And before that, from September 21st all the way to September 29th, we're going to have the double campaign again. I mean the double sharing campaign, meaning like the Twitter and Line share over here. So, once we hit like 10,000 shares or 10,000 retweets, we're going to get these things and stuff, all right? And before you guys are asking me when we'll be getting those rewards, I'm just going to tell you like straight up right now, this campaign doesn't end till September 29th, 1759. And we're not going to get it at like 18 o'clock on September 29th. That will never happen. Usually, it doesn't happen. So usually just give it like 3 days to like a week or 1.5 weeks, all right? And usually those campaign or the sharing campaign rewards will usually get inside our gift box, all right? So just keep that in mind, all right? All right, so anyways, the event will be from September 23rd to September 29th. That's when the event will open, all right? And during this time, the rewards or the drops, well, not drops, the rewards depending on your ranks or depending on how many points you've gotten during the ranking event, then you will get the 5 stars Kabuto, all right? This 5 stars Kabuto, the team cost is 32, and also they will be featuring 2 ninja gear this time as well. And again, I'll definitely go through the details when the event actually comes. And also, by the way, I just mentioned to you guys, this will actually be a ranking event. So that's really cool. We haven't had a ranking event for a very long time. And this time it will be like a points collecting ranking event. So it's like the classic ones, right? You just grind, get the points, and up till certain points, that you reached, it'll determine what rewards you'll be getting. All right, so yeah, that's probably how you're gonna get the Kabuto, or depending on your rank as well. And then also there will be a gacha going on. There's usually a gacha going along with the events. This time featuring the Edo Tensei Itachi as well as the Edo Tensei Nagato. And here are the sprites and stuff and artwork. It's actually pretty cool. I totally forgot that Nagato used robotic arms and stuff. Like really, I totally forgot about that. I didn't even know. But anyways, so yeah, that's cool stuff. They're gonna give you like points bonus as well as damage bonus as well, but these are like the max Nindo ones. So again, I'll go through that when the event comes out. Okay, so that's that. And one thing you guys would like to know is regarding this event, there's this Super Rio S rank, right? So this is basically much like a lot of the previous events where the highest ranks of the missions are locked and not gonna be released until like after 3 days of the event. If you guys have been around for a long time, you guys know this, right? A lot of times you play the event and then after 3 days they release a new stage again. So this time they're doing the exact same thing from September 23rd all the way to September 26th. The highest rank you're gonna do is like the Rio S rank, all right, or Super S rank, whatever you like to call it. But there won't be anything higher than that until September 26th, 18 o'clock, all right? So make sure you complete that highest rank that you can complete, like, that is available to you, meaning this Rio S rank thing. So after you've completed this one, the Super Rio S rank will be released on September 26th, 18 o'clock, all right? But before September 26th, 18 o'clock, the Super Rio S rank is not going to be released, all right? So just keep that in mind. That means just keep playing until it's released so that you know when you're gonna get or at least you get notified when you get the newest highest stamina mission available, right? So that's it for that mission. And today, let's talk about the InoShikaCho retro event, the battle mission versus, well, the team Asuma, and also the event here, the gacha on the top where I was talking about, and then we have the event here. So let's go through that right now. Let's go through the gacha first. So for the gacha, we have InoShikaCho. This is a retro gacha. We've had this before, and they're doing the exact same thing as before, meaning the first 3 multi-summons, you're going to be guaranteed to get Shikamaru and Choji, all right? So for the very first multi-summon that you do, you have a 100% chance of getting Ino. And in the second multi-summon that you do, you have a 100% chance of getting Shikamaru. And the third multi-summon that you do, you have a 100% chance of getting Choji. And then the fourth multi-summon and beyond, you only have 2% chance of getting these 3 units, 4% chance of getting these 2 units, 40% chance of getting these 3 units, and so on and so forth, all right? So the first 3 multi-summons, though, you're guaranteed the featured units, all right? And they're also doing a discount, same as the last time, like the first time when it came around. The first multi-summon that you do, it's only going to cost you 30 gems. Second multi-summon that you do, it's also only going to cost you 30 gems. And the exact same thing will happen on your third multi-summon, and exact same thing. And so if you want all 3 of InoShika and Choji, you just need to spend 90 gems and you're going to get them all right? And the fourth multi-summon and beyond, it's going to cost you 50 gems. That's the regular price for each one. And this time around, there is 6 stars version for Ino, Shikamaru, and Choji. And I'll be going through that for you guys right now. The first skill is a secret type skill. Trigger speed is fastest. Chakra cost is 70. What it does is there's a high chance of charming a single target enemy. So putting enemy under the charmed status. And also there's this new, well, quote unquote new status that I talked about when it came around the first time. It's like the quote unquote controlled status. All right. I just named it that. Anyway, so you know how she uses her mind control or body switch technique or whatever. So that's the status that you're going to put that enemy on. And when you put your enemy under that status, their attack will be decreased by 20%. All right. So it's a debuff. So this is separate from the charmed status. It's totally different. All right. So second skill is a no type skill. Trigger speed is normal. Chakra cost is 70. What it does is it recovers your whole team's HP and chakra by a large amount, and also it'll put everyone under like a buffed status for a period of time. I don't know, like maybe 2 turns, maybe 3 turns. It will lower their chakra cost by half. All right. So if let's say you need 100 chakra to use like a skill, it's now only gonna cost you 50. All right. But this effect will not affect Ino herself, all right? It does not affect the caster of this skill. Only affects the other teammates. So abilities. Leader skill. It buffs all Konoha village units, buffs their agility by 30%, and also chakra cost decreased by 5%. Ability number 1, agility is increased by 80%, and incoming skill damage is halved. And your own defense and agility is increased by 60%. That's skill ability number 2. Ability number 2 is increase your own agility and defense by 60%. And this unit obviously belongs to the Leaf Village. Now let's move on to Shikamaru. And if at any point I'm going way too fast for you guys, just feel free to pause the video or just rewind and stuff, all right? Anyways, let's move on. Skill number 1 is a secret type skill. Trigger speed is fastest. Chakra cost is 75. What it does is it deals 7% plus 2,000 damage to a single target enemy. And also there's a chance to lower down that target's defense and agility by 40%. And if your enemy is under the controlled status, you know that Ino's first skill will put your enemy under controlled status. Remember? So if your enemy is under this status, then the effects of your debuffs will be 2 times. All right. So instead of lowering down the defense and agility by 40%, now it would be 2 times that. All right. So that's like 80%, right? So skill number 2 is a no type skill. Trigger speed is fastest. Chakra cost is 60. What it does is it boosts your whole team's agility by 100%. All right, and also if your teammates are belonging to the Konoha village, their secret type skill damage is also increased by 100%. Leader skill buffs all Konoha village units, buffs their max HP, attack, defense, and agility by 15%. That's every stats, okay? Ability number 1. Let's see. I'm just going to quickly read this. All right, so if your Shikamaru goes down below 40% of his HP, so when his HP is anywhere between 1% to 40%, then he will recover his HP and chakra fully recovered. All right, fully recovered his HP and chakra once. All right, so it's much like the Sage Mode Naruto or like other characters where this happens. So when his HP is below, anywhere between 1% to 40%, his HP and chakra will be fully recovered once. All right, and after that, if his HP goes down again to like 1%, this will not trigger. And also, when his HP is at 0, this will not trigger. All right, so let's say your Shikamaru gets one-shotted, this will not trigger. Or let's say if your Shikamaru goes down to half his health, HP 50%, and then he gets one-shotted at 50% to like 0, then this will also not trigger. All right, so he doesn't revive, not like Rock Lee or some other characters. Okay, ability number 2, his max HP and agility is increased by 60%. All right, so now let's move on to Choji. First skill is secret type skill. Trigger speed is fast. Chakra cost is 70. What it does is it deals 10 times his attack as the damage to one single target enemy. And also, if your enemy is under the controlled status, he will deal 4 times the damage of 10 times. All right, so I believe that's gonna be 40 times. All right, so anyways, 4 times bonus damage on top of what he deals. If your enemy is under the control status caused by Ino, right? Skill number 2 is no type skill. Trigger speed is fastest. Chakra cost is 60. It buffs his own attack by 150%. And also, if himself, like if he has a speed boost or speed buffed status for himself, this attack increased by 150% rate will actually be increased by 2 times. All right, so there's a 2 times bonus if his speed is already being increased. So that means if you have a Shikamaru, the Shikamaru that I just went through, which buffs your whole team's agility by 100%, this will trigger this effect, okay? All right, so abilities. Leader skill buffs all Konoha village units, buffs their attack, and secret type skill damage by 20%. Ability number 1, his own secret type skill damage is increased by 100%. And also ability number 2 is depending on the amount of Konoha village units on your team. All right, so for each Konoha village units on your team, his attack will be increased by 30%, and this includes himself. So that means you always have 30% increase in your attack because, you know, there's always this one unit, right? Okay, over here, and he also belongs to the Leaf Village. So now let's move on to the Asuma event. I mean, the battle mission for Asuma. So I can talk about the ninja gear, and then we're going to talk about the retro event. Actually, no, let's talk about the retro event first, okay? So this retro event right here is a damage event. So meaning it's going to take 1,000th of your damage as your score, okay? And so there will be a 12 times damage bonus on each of these characters, all the way up to 20 times depending on your Nindo level. And then over here, 3 times up to 5 times, and then etc. All right, 2 times to 3 times for these 2 characters, 1.2 times to 2 times for these 2 characters. And again, these damage bonus will not stack. All right, meaning if you have all 3 of these characters, each character when they're hitting the enemy, they are going to deal 12 times damage bonus or up to 20 times damage bonus depending on your Nindo level to that target enemy. All right. So it's not going to be like, you know, 12 plus 12 plus 12 equals 36 times. And then whenever your Choji hits that target, it's going to have like 36 times the damage bonus. All right. It doesn't work like that. Damage bonus never stacks. All right. So, and before that, let's quickly talk about the Kakuzu as well, because in this one, Kakuzu also gets a 6 stars. All right. So I'm going to go through this. And the ninja gear, I've actually went through all of them before. Well, I'll go through them again with you guys, just in case you guys forgot. All right. Anyway, so 6 stars Kakuzu. First skill is a wind type skill. Trigger speed is fastest. Chakra cost is 70. It deals 5% plus 4,000 damage to the enemy's whole team. And also, it will delay or slow down. How should I say this? Yeah, it'll delay the enemy's skill trigger speed by 1 stage. All right, so if let's say this trigger speed is normal, now it's going to go down to slow. All right, so he debuffs the trigger speed. And then also when your enemy's skill is being debuffed, like the trigger speed, he will deal 3 times the bonus damage. All right, so that means whenever he is able to decrease the enemy's trigger speed by 1 stage, then he'll deal 3 times the damage bonus on top of 5% plus 4,000 damage. All right. So skill number 2 is a no type skill. Trigger speed is normal. Chakra cost is 80. It recovers his own HP by a super amount, so that's pretty good. And also his wind type skill damage is increased by 150%. And leader skill, it buffs all Akatsuki units, buffs their attack, defense, and agility by 20%. Ability number 1, max chakra amount is increased by 100. All right, so usually you have like 100 chakra to start off with, but if you have ability number 1, then his max chakra pool now is 200. Ability number 2, his attack and wind type skill damage is increased by 100%. So that's Kakuzu for you. And then let's talk about his bingo book. It increases wind type skill damage by 20%, but if you equip this to the following Kakuzus, his max HP and attack is increased by 30%, and all skill type damage is increased by 80%. And then the next one, we have Kakuzu's money. So this is actually pretty cool. The amount of money that you get from like a stage will be increased by 20%. But if you equip it to the following Kakuzus, the amount of money that you get is still only increased by 20%, but your attack and agility is increased by 50%. But that's pretty cool. I actually don't have this, and it will be pretty awesome to equip this on like any of your characters. And then let's talk about the what is this again? The hairpin. Yes, the hairpin. Okay, so max HP and agility is increased by 20%, but if you equip this to the following Inos, max HP, agility, and recovery skills recovery amount is increased by 50%. And this is the Shikamaru's hairpin. And then max HP and defense is increased by 20%. But if you equip this to the following Shikamaru's, max HP, defense is increased by 50%. And also he's immune to debuffs. And then finally we have Choji's hairpin. Max HP and attack is increased by 20%. But if you equip this to the following Choji's, max HP, attack, and secret type skill damage is increased by 50%. So now let's talk about the rewards. All right. Okay, so over here, personal rewards. At 50 points, you get 10k gold, and then a Monkey King at 100 points. 1 Ninja Stone, 30k points, and then you get the Ninja Gear, Ino's hairpin, and then Stamina Recovery Ramen, 1 Ninja Stone, 1 Rock Lee Chain Material, Shikamaru's hairpin, 2 Rock Lee Chain Material, 50,000 gold, and then we get Choji's hairpin at 6,000 gold. That's pretty cool. I mean 6,000 point. That's pretty cool because you get all those Ninja Gear right away. All right, and then you get 2 4 stars guaranteed gacha ticket, 1 Ninja Stone, 1 5 stars guaranteed gacha ticket, 100,000 gold, 5 Rock Lee Chain Material, 1 Secret Book of the Ninja World, 1 Ninja Stone, and then at 50,000 points you get the 5 stars Kakuzu. All right. And then 1 Ninja Stone, 1 Ramen, 1 Ninja Stone, 5 Rock Lee Chain Material, and then the Bingo Book at 100,000 points, the Ninja Gear. And then Stamina Recovery Ramen, and then all type skills grow 5 stars times 5 of them. And then we have 5 Monkey King at 250,000 points, and then 3 Ninja Stones, 3 Ninja Stones, 3 Ninja Stones, 3 Ninja Stones, and 5 Ninja Stones. So that's pretty good. That's like where the good stuffs are at, all right? From 300,000 points all the way up to 500,000 points. And then 5 Rock Lee Chain Material, 3 Secret Book of the Ninja World, 5 Nindo level increased item 3 stars, 5 Nindo level increased item 4 stars, and then you get, at 1 million points, you get 5 stars Kakuzu, and you get one of them after, every 100,000 points after that, all the way until 1.9 million points. Then you get Kakuzu's money. All right. Wow. That's actually really hard to get his money at. You have to get it at like 1.9 million points. So I guess it's pretty hard to grind for this event if you don't have InoShikaMaru or Choji. And probably that's why I never got that Kakuzu, and probably that's why I never got all those ninja gear, because I just deal like minimal damage to them. But if you're able to deal lots of damage, then you're going to be able to get these fast. And then you get 5 stars, and then the level increase item at 2 million points. And then at 3 million points, all the way up to 10 million points, you're going to get like 2 6 stars training material, all right? Every 1 million points, all the way up to 10 million points. At 10 million points, you get 5, all right? And that's it. That's it for this one. And now let's go to the Asuma battle mission. And just looking at this battle mission makes me sad because I still don't have too much time to grind that one. I didn't even get any of those Kakashi or Nagato ninja gear yet. But anyway, so let's talk about the ninja gear here because they're brand new and they're pretty awesome. All right, so over here we have Ino's hair clip. All right, it's different from the hairpin. This is the hair clip. Recovery skills recovery amount is increased by 20%. This is the regular effect. The unique effect when you equip this to the following Inos is recovery skills recovery amount is increased by 50%, and also the skills trigger speed is increased by 1 stage. All right, and then over here we have Asuma's chakra knife. What it does regularly is secret type and weapon type skill damage is increased by 30%. If you equip this to the following Asumas or Shikamaru, all skill type damage is increased by 70%, and also agility is increased by 40%. And then finally we have the breastplate for Choji. And if you equip this to if you don't equip this to the following Chojis, secret type skill damage is increased by 50%, and agility is decreased by 20%. But if you equip this to the following Chojis, max skill damage and defense is increased by 70%, and also incoming debuffs are halved. All right, and that's it for this one. And in order to get those, you will need to get this is actually the trading shop. So yeah, in order to get those, you just need to keep playing the mission. But this trading shop is so that when you get like 3 of something that you don't want, then you can trade it for 1 of some other thing. So for example, if you have 3 of the materials to craft for Choji's breastplate, but let's say you don't want it, then you can trade 3 of these for 1 of those hair clip material. All right, but usually it takes 3 of each thing to craft. So yeah, so it takes 3 regular blades plus 10 of these and then 5 of these to make the chakra blade or chakra knife, right? And you take like 3 hair clip and stuff like that, right? So anyways, these are random drops, so you might get 9 of the knives and never get like hair clips or breastplate. Doesn't matter, you can then trade for them. All right, but 3 equals 1 when you're trading. All right, so that means you need to trade 9 of like knives or the hair clip or breastplate for 3 of the other ones. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And that's it for the battle mission. All right, so I'm pretty sure I've covered everything today. If for some awkward reason I just forgot some minor stuff or important stuff that it totally didn't cross my mind, please leave me a comment down below. I'll get to it, and then I'll probably cover it in my next video. All right, so again, upcoming events will be the final chapter of the final battle between Naruto and Sasuke, and then we're gonna have the Kabuto, the Hokage Dream event featuring new stage with Kabuto, sorry, Itachi and Nagato and stuff like that. So you can look forward to those. I'll be covering those when it comes out. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys find this video helpful. If you guys liked it, or enjoyed it or find it helpful, please hit that like button. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe for more quality contents. And if you guys want your friends to know about me or know about my channel, know about these contents, please also feel free to spread the love to all your friends and stuff like that. I mean, or family members and people like that. My bad. I keep saying stuff a lot. But anyways, I'll see you all at my next video. Take care and bye now.